This is part 1 of the study of important authors vidcast. This week we are learning about Edgar Allan Poe. He was born on January 19, 1809. By the time he was 3, both of his parents had died, and he was taken in by John Allan, a tobacco farmer. In 1826 he attended the University of Virginia, where he excelled. He then joined the U.S. Army and attended West Point for a short time, but he didn't like it and was dismissed soon after. By this time, he had begun to publish some of his poetry. He began to enjoy the art of cryptography, which is the art of hiding or disguising things. He loved utilizing cryptography in his writing. At the age of 27, he married Virginia Clem, who was only 14, and his cousin. Their marriage was said to have been great, but it didn't last long. Virginia contracted tuberculosis and died in 1847. Poe then lived in Philadelphia, where he wrote for several magazines and married again. He died in 1849 on October 7th. In 1922, a museum was erected showing his life and works.
Poe's most famous works include The Raven, The Fall of the House of Usher, The Telltale Heart, and The Black Cat. The main themes of a majority of his short stories, poems, and tales are murder, revenge, insanity, and other dark motifs. However, Poe also wrote about adventure, buried treasure, mystery, love, comedy, and many more ideas. He published 73 short stories and 51 poems. Here's a stanza from his most famous poem, The Raven.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came the tapping as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this, and nothing more.
Thanks for tuning in for a study of important authors. Come back next time for part 2, a study of Lewis Carroll.